No? You okay?
Emma's gonna be so mad when she wakes up in the morning and discovers we went through her entire Halloween stash.
I know. Maybe we should just post her reaction on the internet. I'm just kidding. I'll explain it all to her.
No, she would buy a fridge from you, Mom.
No. I'd buy Swamp Land from her.
I'm just so happy that we're here for trick-or-treating. You know, she's made some good friends in Berkeley, but it still feels like Port Charles is home. You know, for both of us.
I'm glad you're here. Kind of gives me the opportunity to talk about some important stuff with you, which I prefer to do face to face, you know?
Do I need more wine?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
It's kind of late for trick-or-treaters. Yeah, Rodney. Trick-or-treat. Griffin, what happened?
We need your help. I hope you know what kind of a risk I'm taking by meeting you here. Carly almost brained me with a bottle the other night for having the audacity to patronize this place.
No, I haven't seen her, so you can stop worrying about Carly and help me figure out what I'm going to do.
About what?
I just can't. I cannot believe this is happening. I thought it was all in the past.
Oh, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was an innocent bystander.
You, innocent.
Yes. Come on. I'm being serious here. You have no idea what he did to all of us.
Well, spit it out. What are you talking about? And who are you talking about?
I cannot believe that just went down.
Crazy.
Do you think what he said about owning Windermere could possibly be true? Hey.
Hey. Okay, Tex, what's going on?
We got more bad news.
Okay.
Valentine Cassadine is in Port Charles.
Hello, Nina.
Valentine.
You look surprised. I told you you'd see me again. Here I am.
Robin, hi.
Hey, Griffin. Who's this?
This is Charlotte.
Oh, hi. She's so cute.
Hey, it's okay. Can I put her down upstairs so we can talk about it?
Of course, just use the spare bedroom. Top of the stairs. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. It won't take long.
So, what did I miss?
A lot, as it turns out.
So, was this what you wanted to tell me in person?
Yeah, it was.
Who is Charlotte?
She's my daughter.
Your daughter? I'm sorry. That came out way more judgmental than I meant it to be.
No, I get it. I'm a priest who has a daughter, one that I only found out about a few days ago.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so tell me what is going on. Did you hear from Claudette? Is she asking about...
Valentine Cassadine's back in town.
No, that's not possible.
Dante just called me. He's here legally, free of all charges.
Wait, there's another Cassadine?
You know the family?
Yeah. One of them was a very good friend of mine. The other's not so much.
How did Dante get this information?
I don't know, but he called to warn me, and obviously I'm a wreck because Claudette insisted that he'd be a threat to Charlotte.
I'm glad you're here. I'm going to contact Dante and see what I can find out.
Sorry for hijacking your evening.
No, don't be. I mean, just Valentine is as dangerous as the rest of the family, then you could be in trouble, and you definitely need my mom's help.
The psychopath I watched kill Nicholas is in Port Charles.
Wait.
Valentine Cassadine. He's here, free as a bird, and apparently the new owner of Windermere.
But hold on, if he was charged...
Oh, come on. Oh, Julian. You know as well as anybody that sometimes the guilty go free.
Now, I don't know if he was cleared legally or if he bribed some judge. The problem is, Valentine knows that I know that he killed Nicholas. And he doesn't really strike me as the type to tolerate inconvenient witnesses.
Okay, this is...
My death sentence?
Okay, let's not get dramatic, okay?
Oh, I'm dramatic. Julian, the guy is a cold-blooded killer. I witnessed it myself. Who do you think is the next logical person on his list?
Okay, logically speaking, from everything you've told me, this seems like totally a strategy on his part, so I don't think you have anything to worry about.
In what universe?
Okay, look. If you were really his target, don't you think he would have taken you out before he announced his presence in Port Charles? Look, sweetheart, I know you're freaked out, okay? But don't lose your head, okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
If anything happens, you know, I'll protect you.
And that's not exactly a perfected science, is it?
Yeah, well, I'll do my best, and you know that.
I know. I know. Thank you.
I'll have the guy watch for you, too.
Great. Thanks.
Anyone else?
Well, I'm just thinking.
About?
Nothing that's happening now, actually. I'm thinking about something from the past.
I don't understand this. You're supposed to be in prison in Greece.
And I told you not to put too much faith in authorities. Although in this case, they've exonerated me, so maybe I should be more forgiving. What do you think?
Killed Nicholas Cassidy.
Yes, in self-defense.
And his son, what about that?
It was a misunderstanding. I'm starting. Have you had dinner?
I'm serious.
All right. This is all the legal paperwork you'll need to understand my completely legitimate release and why all is right in the world.
I don't understand any of this. You're going to kidnap Spencer Cassidy. I'm the one who turned you in, for God's sake.
That's right. And one might ask why I'm so eager to forgive you.
Forgive me?
I can't help it. You're too beautiful to hold a grudge against.
The charges against him were dropped here and in Greece.
Okay, I need you to tell me exactly what happened.
Well, Mom and I went out to Windermere to go to Laura's little farewell party, and one of the guests were wearing a mask. Laura assumed it was Kevin. She assumed wrong.
I answered the door to Kevin's son's mask.
And that's when Laura got a phone call saying that she couldn't sell Windermere because it didn't belong to Spencer. Valentine took off his mask and said that it belonged to him.
Okay, is he still at Windermere?
He checked into a hotel. He was giving us a little grace period to adjust to his presence.
My long-lost half-brother is very confident that Port Charles will be his permanent address.
Totally okay. I'm just distracted. There's a lot going on. I told your mom that she could go home, and I would just finish up some work here for her. Sorry you missed her.
Actually, I didn't come here looking for my mother. I came here looking for you.
You did?
Yeah. I want to thank you for staying at my dad's and then looking after Avery.
You know, I'm happy to do it. It's really no problem.
Yeah. And I also want to thank you for what you said to me in the footbridge. It really helped me reframe my thoughts about what happened. You know, how Morgan died.
How do you mean?
Well, you helped me see what my father's going through. I was so busy blaming him for what happened to Morgan that I couldn't see that he was wrecked inside too.
So, have you decided on something?
He was smug, provocative, everything we remember.
I'm having a hard time understanding how he walks away from shooting Kevin, killing Nicholas, and trying to kidnap Spencer. What happened?
Well, obviously, there were procedural lapses with the great police.
Oh, lapses. That's a lot of lapses. Clearly, he called in a favor.
Well, whoever he called must have had some major pull because he was really, really confident. Remember when we were on the island and he started to unravel, you could see his strain. Even though he was smug and had sarcastic comments, he was really wound up tight. He wasn't like that this time. He was really comfortable, super relaxed. He knows we can't touch him.
He's wrong about that. I can touch him.
Jason.
No, this guy's dangerous. I'm gonna get...
No, I know, but... Honey, what's wrong? Oh, no.
I was held hostage for months by Victor Cassidy.
What? When?
Not so long ago that the memories faded.
Why?
They had this special project that they needed a doctor for. Anyway, I was lucky, and Patrick and my parents were able to save me. It's a good thing that both of my parents were trained in intelligence work.
Yeah. Did you have any dealings with Valentine?
No, in fact, I've never heard the name until you just said it.
From what I've heard, he's extremely dangerous. I guess it runs in the family.
Okay, so I did get some more details from Dante. The good news is Charlotte's name didn't come up when Valentine put in his appearance earlier tonight at Windermere's.
Well, that doesn't mean that she's not a potential target.
No, I know. I'm not saying that. Why would Valentine target a child?
Well, because Charlotte's mother, Claudette, was romantically involved with Valentine, and when the romance cooled off, she tried to end it. He wouldn't let her go. He implied that he would hurt Claudette and Charlotte.
So this is how I understand it. That Charlotte's mother left her in hiding and came here to Port Charles to build a new life. And she only recently brought the child here and introduced her to Griffin as his daughter.
And then Claudette disappears and Valentine shows up?
Yeah, there's a connection. I agree.
You forgive me. Wow. You have nerve, Valentine, Theo, whichever it is. You slept with me under false pretenses. The whole time you were plotting to kidnap an innocent boy, weren't you? And now you're twisting everything around like a pretzel?
You keep mentioning food. You are hungry.
What do you want from me?
I want a chance to become reacquainted.
You're delusional.
No. True, galloping insanity does run in my family. My father and at least one of my brothers were completely crazy, but I assure you I'm sane. And as for introducing myself as Theo, you're right. I wasn't as straightforward with you as I could have been.
You think?
But I've paid dearly for helping you with that hotel key card. I set up a chain of events that I almost didn't get myself out of.
How's that?
As I was being led off to prison, I couldn't stop thinking about that night. It's very special to me.
Oh, I get it. You heard that Spencer was sent away to school. And on your way to chasing him, you decided to stop and see if I was still buying all of your lines. I'm not buying anything, by the way. No sale.
Spencer's a precocious child, and I'm as fond of him as any uncle would be his nephew, but beyond that, I have no interest in the boy.
Why'd you come back here?
Because I want to see you.
Some words. What's wrong?
I don't know. Something's wrong.
Okay, hey, we're gonna get to the hospital. Yeah, you get you checked out. You're gonna be fine. The baby's gonna
No.
be fine. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
You're gonna be fine.
Ambulance is on its way.
You're not gonna...
Mom. What? Oh.
I'm gonna drive you. Let's go.
Nicholas had lived. Could come back to Port Charles with me if we had stayed close. Gotten to know each other even better.
Well, you could have fallen in love with him.
I could have made a lot of different choices about a lot of different things.
Okay, Ava. I'm your brother. I know there's something you want to say, but you don't know how. But just say it. I mean, I know something has shifted for you in the last couple of weeks. I don't know, it's like you're scared. I mean, not scared of something that could happen now, but I don't know, maybe something that happened. It's almost like you're torturing yourself, Ava. What is it?
Doesn't matter anyway, does it? I can't change it. Besides, we all have our secrets.
What do you mean by that?
No, just that Sonny, he intended to kill you with that bomb that ended up killing Morgan. And I have no idea how you're going to respond.
I'm not worried.
No, maybe you should be. Sonny is volatile. He nearly strangled Scott Baldwin in public. And Sonny's hatred of Scott is insignificant compared to his hatred for you.
Sonny's not going to make any moves against me. Ultimately, Sonny's not going to be a problem for me.
Why not?
So Claudette knocked you out and then took off?
Yeah, Claudette is a little reactionary.
So let me get this straight. She disappeared and left you with a child that you barely knew. I mean, how many times did Charlotte meet you before you became her sole parent?
Not many. Look, I have to take what Claudette said about Valentine to heart.
Even though she seems to have lied about everything else?
Yeah. Look, it occurred to me that maybe she never met Valentine. Maybe she read about him in a newspaper and thought he'd be a credible threat, and she concocted this whole story for some mysterious reason only known to her.
And now you don't think that anymore?
No, I agree with your mom. I think the timing of Claudette disappearing and Valentine showing up is too close to be coincidence.
You know what I think? Regardless of her prior behavior, I think she believes that the safest place for Charlotte is with you.
Yeah, I agree. I assured Claudette that Anna would help us, so when she finally decided to leave, she knew we were in good hands.
So we really have no idea where she is?
No, we know she boarded a flight for Canada, but she never entered the country, so I'm assuming she's using a different identity and working diligently to stay hidden. What are you thinking?
Well, now that Claudette gave Valentine the slip, what if he thinks he can get what he wants by targeting Charlotte?
I'm not going to let that happen.
Well, what if he has Claudette, right? I mean, Claudette disappears, Valentine shows up. I mean, Charlotte might be next. I mean, either way, my daughter's in danger.
Why are you so surprised I want to reconnect with you? Nina, you're very compelling.
Am I your first stop?
Yes. No. I did visit my family. They were surprised to see me. There were some other folks there who didn't like me very much. I think I'm kind of agreeable, but something about my reputation seems to put people off.
Oh, I can't imagine what it is.
But seeing you is every bit as important as my family. I'm staying in the hotel, so I want to see more of you.
I'm not into this. Okay? I'm not into this at all. Or into you. And I don't want to see you here or anywhere else, Valentine.
You're a beautiful woman and a terrible liar.
Hey, doctor, how's Sam doing? How's the baby doing? Everybody okay?
Well, first indications are good.
Thank God.
I see no signs of immediate distress to the baby or indications of a miscarriage.
Oh, great. Yeah, can we see her?
One at a time.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
You go. It's fine. Of course you go. As long as I know she's fine, I'll head home, and then you'll call me if anything happens.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. It's just a little scare.
Yeah. All right.
Call me anytime, because I'm not going to sleep until I hear.
I'll call you, I promise.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Why?
Taking care of my mom. Actually, I didn't say that right. My mom is strong. She doesn't need anyone to take care of her, but
You want to stay close and be there for whatever she needs. But does that mean that you can't be there for your father, too?
she can't stand to be in the same room with him. That doesn't mean she's trying to keep me away from him at all, but I know how much it would hurt her if I went to spend time with him. And the truth is as badly as I feel for him, as much as I know he's suffering, I know if he would have acted differently, Morgan would still be alive.
I mean, really, truthfully, I can't know how much agony you all are feeling over this. You know, I really can't. I should never have told you to reconsider your feelings. I can't know how deep this goes for you and for your mom.
Hey, you're just being compassionate.
Yeah, maybe a little short-sighted.
Not at all. I know this isn't in position, but if you could keep checking in on Avery, finding reasons to stop by the house, I'd really appreciate it. I'm not asking you to take care of my dad. He wouldn't let you if you tried. It's just, just showing up, it might make a difference.
It's no trouble. You know, I like Avery, and I feel horrible for your father. Not that I think I'm doing him much good.
Well, thank you.
You know, you keep saying thank you, but you keep thanking me for things that are no big deal, so I'll just say, my pleasure, and we'll leave it at that.
Sure. Provided you let me return the favor. But you were obviously upset when I showed up here, so whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
I'm gonna go have a look on Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, sure. Of course. Oh, my God. He has been a father for like a minute and a half. And all he's had to do with her so far is make sure these people that seem to be threatening her stay away.
Do you think Griffin understands what he's dealing with here?
He's a wonderful man, but he's led a very sheltered life. Lived in an ordinary world and dealt with ordinary people. From what I gather, this Valentine is anything but ordinary. On the other hand, you seem to have rejoined WSB just in time.
I can tell just being near you that I'm not the only one who thinks about that night.
That was when I thought you were someone who was charming and sweet named Theo. Instead of a murderous, criminal, and God knows what else.
You came to see him in jail.
I was already there, and I was curious. How could I be so wrong about you?
You were.
Are you leaving?
I left 10 minutes ago.
What do you want from me? That you come here out of the blue, talking to me, thinking that something between us was important and it meant something.
It did.
It did not. It was a hookup for me. It was just a hookup. It was. Been there, done that. I don't want it anymore. I'm moving on. You got it?
I bet I can change your mind.
Oh, gosh, what? Are you deaf? I don't want you. I don't want to go out with you. I don't want to see you, let alone sleep with you. And you come back here and you've hurt so many people. You think you can get through this town just by being charming and slide by everyone? You know what? You have a very, very rude awakening coming.
I lose the baby.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm sorry. You're fine. Doctor said everything's okay. No sign of miscarriage.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'm sorry. I thought you were sleeping. I didn't mean to scare you.
Hey, why do you keep apologizing?
No, I upset you. I've caused you stress.
No, you didn't.
No, yeah, I did. I lost my temper over Valentine.
Valentine, there you go. That's it. That's what's causing me stress. I can't believe he's back in this town. I can't believe he managed to skate on all those charges. I just feel like I'm dealing with Julian all over again.
You're not. And I'm not going to make the same mistakes Sonny made. I'm not going after this guy.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure he's not worth it. And frankly, I don't give a damn what he does as long as it doesn't affect my family.
George Stephanopoulos.
We are coming on the air now because President Obama is about to hold what may be the final press conference of his.
All right, now pick up the file and pretend that you're passing it to someone in a powerful, sexy way. Give me sexy. Get that sexy on.
We can't post this.
Why not?
My feet on the desk.
You're the CEO, aren't you? You gotta own that.
Thank you for being so happy for me.
How could I not be? Right. My brother. On a scale of 1 to 10, how unhappy is he?
Not sure. How high would you score storming off to speak to my grandfather?
Do you understand that Quinn's words are coming out of your mouth?
Don't do this. Don't.
Are you telling me that you would support Steffi leaving me for Wyatt?
Yes.
He's my stepson. He's family. He's loyal.
He is loyal to his mother. I'm loyal to Steffi, Eric.
Until Hope walks in the room or Ivy.
Please do not listen to this woman who kidnapped me, who tried to kill me, who manipulated all of us. And she's still doing it, by the way. Except this time she doesn't need a secret cabin in the woods to get what she wants because, Eric, she's got you right here, hidden away in your own home, and you don't even realize it. The woman is using you. She's using you for your company, for your power, for your influence, and you can't let her get away with it.
And here we are back in the living room again.
It's wonderful. This is perfect for you and Will.
I know. I love it.
And it's all mine. I mean, I never felt right in Bill's house. I mean, he bought it, he picked it out, and I was not part of that process, but this is all me.
Have you said anything to him?
No, we haven't really talked about your new relationship status.
Well, go ahead. You can let me have it. I took your husband. I tore your family apart. And then
you went back to Rich.
just like everyone knew you would.
Yoo-hoo! Special delivery.
Special delivery? I'm not expecting anything.
Presenting Nicole. And, drum roll please, ta-da!
Time to make it official. Do you hate me?
No. You made the best decision for yourself, right?
Yes.
Well, then good. I'm glad for you. I'm doing the same thing. I'm moving on.
Are you?
Yes. First of all, I don't really have any choice, but really, I'm happy. And to be honest, you know what? I will listen to you. I will be there for you, but I really don't want to be in the middle of you and Bill and Rich. I don't want to be involved in that. I've got enough drama of my own anyway.
Really? Something wrong?
Well, I'm living next door to Quinn. I've got a lot to catch you up on.
Your opinion of Quinn can't be trusted. It's biased.
Eric, I don't have opinions about Quinn. I have facts. I am living proof of what she's capable of.
What I was capable
for God's
of.
sake,
People can change. People can change. I believe there's good in everyone. Everyone makes mistakes. I know I have.
Eric, mistake implies regret. She's got none of that going on. She's proud of what she's done, the crimes she's committed, the malicious, calculated...
All right, that's enough. I won't have you talking about my wife in my house. Not like this. If you can't be respectful, I want you to get out.
Should I brew another pot?
Forget about the tea. I want to hear about this kiss.
It was nothing. It was a peck on the cheek. It was totally innocent.
Well, now I understand this Quinn drama that you're talking about. Of course she would be jealous.
Well, she claims she's not jealous at all. She just wants me to know my place. She thinks I'm after something.
Her husband?
No, not her husband. Maybe the company. I don't know. All I know is she's upset and she thinks I'm behaving totally inappropriately, and maybe she has a point.
Don't let her intimidate you.
Oh, I know. I'm just, wondering.
Wondering what? If she's right?
Do you have feelings for Eric? No, of course not. I mean, I adore him. He's always been so good to us, all of us Logans.
Well, yeah, I'd understand if you had a crush on him.
This is not middle school. I do not have a crush on him. I am concerned about him. His wife is not right in the head, and we all know that she is capable of terrible things. I think the woman that she is on the inside, that woman hasn't gone away. Don't you think?
Eric, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I'm looking out for Steffi.
So am I. Liam, I like you well enough. But I try to differentiate between my friends, whom I like, and my family, whom I love. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my family. Quinn is my wife. And Wyatt is her son.
Just so I'm clear, are you telling me that you are now a part of Quinn's plan to manipulate Steffi into going back to Wyatt?
Like I said, there's nothing I wouldn't do.
What? Even stepping down as CEO and giving the title to Steffi when
she
you know
deserves that position.
I know.
She's well qualified. I don't have to explain my decisions to you. I don't have to.
You know what? When the whole point is to destroy my relationship, yeah, you kind of do.
All right, well, then maybe we should try this. Let's try this on for size. Could it possibly be that you have such a dismal history when it comes to relationships?
Excuse me?
Do you deny it? Waffling back and forth between these two young ladies that I care so much about? You know, the only time you have any kind of a commitment to Steffi is when Hope is out of town, and vice versa. Let alone stringing Ivy along just for fun. It's appalling, really. No commitment there. No commitment from you at all. Now, Wyatt, he doesn't waver. He sticks to his commitments. Now, if it were your granddaughter, which one would you prefer?
Don't you want to call maintenance to do that?
I know how to use a hammer, Wyatt.
Right, but why do you need a hammer?
Okay.
Looks good. It sure does. Thank you.
Nameplate on the door. This job's starting to get serious.
Right?
Okay, Nicole, maybe you have time to wait around all day admiring my handiwork, but we've got work to do. Come on, you know that inventory looks like
Steffi Forrester, CEO.
I probably should be so happy about a little sign. I know.
What are you talking about? You should be proud of this. I'm proud of this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels kind of weird. I mean, I should be thanking your mom. You know, she hasn't even done a power trip or anything like that.
Instead, she handed you the power. Look, I know this is hard to believe, but I think my mother does want the best for you and your family. She doesn't have to be a problem for you anymore. She doesn't have to be a problem for us either.
Can change. They can grow into better versions of themselves. Even Quinn. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one. I'm already seeing signs of the old Quinn. I mean, you can get little glimpses.
Well, I'm not sure if you can count how she reacts to you kissing her husband.
On the cheek! Still, that would be threatening to any woman. It's more than that. Quinn hates me. She tries to hide it, but I can tell. She looks at me, and it is not the new and improved Quinn looking at me. It's like she's ready to strike.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, neither do I, but what am I going to do about it? Tell Eric. Tell him what? That his wife is crazy? He's already heard that from everybody in his family.
No, don't tell him his wife is crazy.
Tell him what you've observed. The tone in her voice, the look in her eye.
And let him draw his own conclusion.
And he may not see it today, but he will remember your words when he's ready to see Quinn for who she really is. I'm pleasantly surprised that your mom hasn't been a complete disaster for my company and my grandfather. Yet. I mean, I don't mean for that to come off, you know.
Can I see your hand?
What?
Your hand. Give it to me. Stephanie. It's fading. It's not gone. Like us. It's why California has a 6-month waiting period for divorces, for people like us that are rushing into bad decisions so they can reverse it.
Why?
Steffi, just listen to me. We've still got time. You know, maybe your ring doesn't have to fade away. Maybe you can look like this again.
Liam, I understand your intentions here. I really do. I think that you probably see yourself as the hero in all of these relationships. But I think you need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Like what's going on with Steffi right now, for instance. She's a married woman.
She's getting into
She's a married woman, and she's living with you. I'm not sure that's an appropriate situation for the CEO of a high-profile company. She has many fans. She has many followers on social media. I'm thinking that there might be a better, more suitable living arrangement for her.
What are you saying exactly?
I'm going to ask her to move in here with me.
You mean with Wyatt?
Do you know how much I would love that? To have my granddaughter living here with me, with her husband, running our company from our house.
Eric, listen to me. Listen to me. Damn it, I have been where you are. I've been exactly where you are. I have swallowed every word she said. I've been immersed in the fairy tale. And I am telling you, she is not who she says she is. And the fact that she's got you convinced Wyatt is some kind of golden boy...
Quinn and Wyatt are good people.
No.
Steffi used to know this about Wyatt. She was happy with him. He made her happy. He made her laugh. He made her feel secure. Unlike you, where it was one crisis after another. I have chosen Steffi to take this company into the future. And that future is without you.
You know, you really don't have to come with me.
No, I want to. Eric should know we're both serious about this. Oh, shoot.
What?
It's RJ.
Something wrong?
He says it's an emergency, but you know teenagers. He could be missing his phone charger or something.
Go. Take care of RJ. I don't want Eric to feel ganged up on.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Don't worry. I can handle Eric.
No doubt. But can you handle Quinn?
I appreciate that you believe in us, but it's just...
But Liam.
Yes, but Liam.
Steffi. He's already showing you where he stands. You get this amazing job, this incredible opportunity, and instead of supporting you, where is he? He's off scolding your grandfather for even giving it to you. You're chasing your tail on this one. You're getting nowhere. And you might realize this before our divorce is final. You might even realize it now.
What I realize is that you always know how to turn on the charm.
Me?
Yeah, you.
It's one of my talents. And one of yours is attracting followers. Are you seeing this?
10 million? Is this real right now?
Yes. You remember when we had 1 million and how happy we were? This is crazy. I mean, how many CEOs can say they have 10 million followers? Ridge has what, like 10, 20?
Well, maybe if you followed him around, took sexy pictures of him, that's I don't
do that. That's an image I don't want ever.
But seriously, like, I wouldn't have this many followers. None of this would be happening if it weren't for you and your support. And your mom's support, too. You both helped get me where I am today.
To new beginnings.
You believe in Quinn, I know. You believe she's changed. You believe it enough to say things to me that I'm guessing you're going to apologize for one day. But I know the truth. I know who she is. I have had her dagger to my throat. I have seen her in ways that I hope you never have to. But you will.
Good night, Liam.
Eric, you go upstairs. I'll make sure Liam gets off the property. Eric is right. You should leave.
So should you. And you will. Someday soon.
Hi, thought I'd stop by for a quick quick visit. Okay with you? Oh, Quinn, you're so annoying.
It's time for you to go. Now.
You know, I should have had you locked up when I had the chance. Steffi and I would be together. You wouldn't be able to do this to him.
I hope you understand how much I appreciate that you didn't. I hope you understand how much I appreciate what we were. Caring for you was the start. It changed me.
Stop it.
No, you need to hear this. You made me realize that I could care about somebody besides myself, besides my son. Being with you opened me up to so much more. All of a sudden, I wasn't so scared to be vulnerable. I was even excited about it. Look at me now. I'm having the first healthy relationship that I have ever had with a man. You showed me that I could do better than Bill, that I could do better than Deacon, that I could be with a man who truly cared about me. And I found the best. I found the best in Eric. And now that I have found that, I realize that I want the same thing for my son. I do. And make no mistake, Liam, Wyatt is going to have the best. He is going to have Steffi, and there is nothing you could do to stop it. You want to go up against me? You probably could succeed if I were alone, but I am not alone anymore. Yes, I have Wyatt, but I also have Eric and his company and his legacy.
You know I'm not listening to any of this.
You know what? You should listen to this. Enjoy your time with Steffi. Liam, enjoy it. Because these days are going to be your last.
No? You okay?
Emma's gonna be so mad when she wakes up in the morning and discovers we went through her entire Halloween stash.
I know. Maybe we should just post her reaction on the internet. I'm just kidding. I'll explain it all to her.
No, she would buy a fridge from you, Mom.
No. I'd buy Swamp Land from her.
I'm just so happy that we're here for trick-or-treating. You know, she's made some good friends in Berkeley, but it still feels like Port Charles is home. For both of us.
I'm glad you're here.
Kind of.
Gives me the opportunity to talk about some important stuff with you, which I prefer to do face to face, you know?
Do I need more wine?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
It's kind of late for trick-or-treaters. Yeah, Rodney. Trick-or-treat. Griffin, what happened?
We need your help.
I hope you know what kind of a risk I'm taking by meeting you here. Carly almost brained me with a bottle the other night for having the audacity to patronize this place.
Well, I haven't seen her, so you can stop worrying about Carly and help me figure out what I'm going to do.
About what?
I just cannot believe this is happening. I thought it was all in the past.
Oh, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was an innocent bystander.
You, innocent.
Yes. Come on. I'm being serious here. You have no idea what he did to all of us.
Well, spit it out. What are you talking about? And who are you talking about?
I cannot believe that just went